So, okay, do you want to tell me about your mother and your father and your sisters, your family?
Okay, what exactly would you like
Well,
to
let's see. What were their names and how many children and where do you fit in?
know? My mother's name was Mary. Mary Margaret Walter was her maiden name. And of course my dad was Walter Morris, Walter Raymond Morris. Unfortunately, I didn't name one of my children Raymond.
I did not know it. His middle name was Raymond.
Yes, I know.
See, it's a good thing I'm videotaping you and asking you these questions.
And Emily was the first, and she was named after my grandfather, Emil. So Emily was from Emil. And then Irene was the second, and she was named after my dad's mother, whose name, of course, was Irene. And then...
what was her last name? Walters?
Mound.
Oh, Mound. Okay.
Yeah. And I have to get the baby book out to look up all these names.
I will take a picture of the baby book pages.
And then before I was born, my mother had a baby breech birth and only lived a couple weeks, and her name was Roberta. My mom was going to call her Bobby, which I always thought was cute.
So I have an Aunt Bobby in heaven.
In heaven, yes. And then I was born, and they told me, of course, that my mother was quite sickly. I guess especially after having a baby that passed away.
Yeah.
But when after she had me, she got really healthy.
So you were good for her.
And my dad was decided that he was tired of her spoiling Emily and Irene, so she really wasn't allowed to pick me out of the playpen, I heard, you know.
Oh, no.
I know, can you believe? How could you not pick me up? I had to be adorable.
I did not know that. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
You're so funny.
Tell me the story about, well, finish telling about the sisters.
Yeah, so
and
then
then
next is my sister Roseanne. Roseanne was such a pretty, pretty little girl. She was 18 months younger than me. And then Sam, who was named Walda, but she changed her name to Sam as an adult because she never liked the name Walda.
why was she named Walda?
After my mom and dad, can you believe that poor little girl. Well, they named her after my dad, and I thought my mother because they wanted a boy, but my mom couldn't carry boys. She had lost two in about 5 months. And
How sad.
So they made up the name of Walter.
Yeah.
And
For like Walter?
yeah, well, from Walter, yes, but Walda.
Yeah.
And afterwards, Sam is what we call her now.
Okay.
And Sam to you
Yep.
is Dorothy. Dorothy Teresa was her middle name.
Oh, I didn't know that was her middle name. Okay, this is good to know.
Oh, Walderita, that's her name.
Okay,
That's
okay.
her, Walda's middle name. And Irene, well, back then, we had to baptize with saints' names. So
Oh, yes.
Emily's name isn't a saint, and don't remember what her first name was, but Irene's first name was Mary Irene.
Okay,
And my first name was Margaret Marilyn so that I could be baptized.
yes.
And then I got called Marilyn. I've never been called Margaret in my life. And Irene has never used Mary except when she made a plane reservation to meet me. And I thought she wasn't going to be on the plane because she didn't marry Karen.
I need to not laugh because I'm shaking the camera. Okay.
And then, of course, we have baby Claire. My mom died in childbirth having Claire. And
Yes.
quite hard on the family, especially my dad. And
Right. Yeah.
sometimes
And it was.
God closes a door and he opened a window.
Oh, that is very sweet, Mom.
Well, she's still special.
She sure is. She sure is. And she was born on your father's
She was born
birthday.
on my dad's birthday, and my mom died the same day, and even my nephew Bobby Jackson was born on July 7th.
That's right. Very special
They
day.
all have to celebrate the same day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very hard not having a mother, especially for my younger sisters who were, I was 13, and and Sam was 4 years younger than me, Dorothy was 5, and Roseanne was 18 months younger than me. They all needed a mother, we all did.
Yeah.
It
You
was
sure
hard.
did.
Emily quit her job to take care of baby Claire. Irene
I
was
did not
working.
know that.
Yes,
Okay,
she
you probably
did.
told me and I forgot.
But she quit her job, and she did that for maybe almost a year, and then she decided that she needed money because Daddy was tight on money.
Mm-hmm.
And so she got a job working downtown Pittsburgh from 4 till midnight, I guess, and I came home from school and took care of Claire and dinner, and my sisters helped me. We all pitched in and did everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It must have been hard for a long time, huh?
it was.
And you said that your younger sisters went knocking on the neighbors' doors and
Well, no, I went with them.
Oh, you did?
One of my older sisters said, go tell the neighbors, and 3 of us went out knocking on doors crying that our mommy died in childbirth.
how heartbreaking. What did the neighbors say?
They just were shocked. They just stood there and were shocked looking at us, and we were just bawling our eyes out.
I bet.
So.
It's like, what can you do? What can you say to comfort a child that
Just
lost
think
their
if
mother?
someone came knocking at our door.
I cannot even
A
imagine.
neighbor you knew that had 6 children,
Yeah.
out of the 7th died. We would just, you wouldn't know what to do. That's
No.
all. Take
Did-
the children in and hug them.
Right. Did they all send a lot of food over?
Yeah, pretty much. And then, of course, she was in a funeral home probably 3 days, and we were there all day long. And it was terrible to see your mother in a coffin.
I cannot even imagine. Yeah, at that age, 13, how could you even process that?
But we had another room we went and sat in, and my grandmother would kind of look over us and keep an eye on us.
Oh,
And the worst part was going to the cemetery and seeing that box they were going to drop in the ground.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty hard.
I didn't mean to cry through all this.
Do you need a tissue?
I'm all right.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
I still can't go
Let
to
your
funerals.
emotions out. I mean, yeah, I cannot even imagine.
They are really hard to go to funerals.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet.
At my age, there's a lot of funerals.
Yeah, yeah.
All my good friends passing away. So.
Yep.
Okay, on to what else?
Okay. So, what was your grandmother's name that was there?
My grandmother's name was Katie. She was my step-grandmother.
Okay, and she was your dad's stepmother, or who?
My mother's stepmother, and my mother was the oldest of 4 children. She had 2 brothers and a sister. The brother's name was John, Bill, and her sister's name was Dorothy.
And what was the last name again?
Walter.
Walter.
And
Walter or Walters?
no, Walter. No
Walter.
S.
Okay.
And my grandfather's wife passed away during a bad flu in, I think, 1918.
Oh.
Gordy looked it up.
I heard about that, but I didn't know this was the one. Okay.
Really bad flu, and my grandfather put them in an orphanage. And
Let me pause it
yeah,
while the phone
I'll try to
stops.
remember.
Okay, so your grandmother died during the plague of
I don't know if it was a
1918.
plague. I think Gordy said it was a bad flu.
Oh, the influenza.
The influenza.
Sorry, I misspoke.
1918.
The
yes.
influenza.
And so my grandfather had to put those kids in an orphanage, and he went to live in a boarding home where he met my step-grandmother, Katie.
Okay.
And
Very
so-
interesting, Mom. I did not know that. I knew Grandpap was in an orphanage as a child.
Yeah,
I
but
did
that's
not-
another story, even worse.
Oh, okay, this is the other side of the family.
This is
Okay,
my
no, this
mother's
is your
side
mother's
of the
side. Oh my
family.
gosh,
And
okay.
so then they came out of the orphanage, and of course my step-grandmother Katie couldn't have children, so somebody they knew was pregnant and they adopted that child, and that was my Aunt Florence.
Oh my
So there were
gosh.
5 children.
I did not know that. This is
Yes.
wonderful to learn all this family history.
Yes.
See.
My mother wanted to be a nun at one point. She had very bad eyes. I guess she always wore glasses, I don't know, but I think my grandfather talked her out of it. I don't know. I'm glad he did, though. I wouldn't be here.
That's right, neither would I.
And so, anyways, we'll tell you about my father. He pretty much lived in an orphanage most of his childhood till he was 13.
What an awful thing to have to live
Now,
with.
the mother, and her name was Irene Mond. Very Irish lady.
M-O-N-D?
She, M-O-U-N-D, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
she did marry a Mr. Rowland.
Okay.
And my dad did get out of the orphanage, and he has a brother and a sister younger than him. And I don't know what happened to Mr. Rowland, but I think they were all back in the orphanage. But Daddy was older, and he got out at 13. But he used to
Wow.
go visit his sister and his brother in the orphanage.
That's wonderful.
And then
No.
my father got to be an apprentice printer.
I was going to say, was he 13 and
He
as an
was
apprentice?
13. And the amazing thing about my father is that he taught himself. He was a very intelligent man. He would sit down and teach me algebra in high school.
Wow.
So he had to go and learn all that. He was very smart, and he had no schooling after age 13.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I know. He's had a very hard life.
Yes. And how old was he when he passed away?
He was going to be 65 on July 7th, and he passed away May 15th.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. He died June 15th.
He died 11 days after Granddad died.
Nikki's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Granddad Dembski died 11 days after him.
And how old was he? Because I couldn't remember.
I'm not sure how old Granddad Dembski was. I don't think he was maybe close to 60.
Yeah, he wasn't even 60 years
No,
old. He had a
wasn't that
stroke.
old
Huh?
at all.
Yeah.
I believe your Uncle Lee said it was an aneurysm.
Oh, oh
Yeah,
my
because he
gosh.
always said was, "Oh, my arm hurts, Dorothy," and then he was gone.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
So then let's go on.
Yes.
After a couple of years, my dad's lonely, and so he meets this woman, and he marries her.
This is after your mom died.
Oh yeah.
Because
after my mom died.
he was an apprentice
Yeah,
printer.
I already knew your dad, Gordon.
Okay.
I have been seeing him. And he married Lucy, and Lucy was a really wicked stepmother. And after she smacked me in the face because I didn't bring home money from my job, which I hadn't gotten yet because I had to pay the employment agency,
Oh my
I
gosh.
planned on marrying your dad. I asked him to marry me.
And then you eloped.
Way alone. With Grandma.
Yes, tell me about the elopement. Let's see. Did you climb out your window?
No, I snuck a suitcase and then my clothes down in my girlfriend's house that lived down the street.
What was her name, Sis?
Sis Albinger. Yeah. And we went away to a justice of the peace in Grandma Dembski and Pop. I call him Pop.
Leo
Went
Dembski,
with
Granddad.
us, and then
Okay.
we had my friend Sis and Gordon's best friend went with us.
Oh, I did not know your friends went.
Yeah, and we got married at a justice of the peace. And then we...
Where was it? Where did you go?
It was local, but what we had to do, because it would appear in our papers to get the paperwork to get married, we went to a city called Greenwood, quite a drive away. And your grandmother went with us,
Yeah.
and so we got...
Who drove?
Probably your dad,
Okay.
because your grandmother's never driven
She
a
never
car.
drove.
So we went into this place to get the paperwork in order to be able to be married, and so your grandmother signed for your dad, because he was only 19, she said. But I said I was 21. I had a pretty suit on, and nobody questioned me at all.
Yep, yep. Isn't that something?
I know. I did look mature for my age.
Yes.
So I thought.
And movie star beautiful, I'm sure,
Oh,
as you still do.
Definitely, yes. So that's how we got married.
By the way, how old are you now, Mom?
I'm 81.
Okay. Looking pretty good.
Pretty soon 82.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Goes fast.
It goes very fast. I have to agree.
I would say this. I'm a very lucky lady. God's been so good to me.
Yes. You have a big family.
So much love in my life.
You have how many children?
5 children, 16 grandchildren, 15 great-grandchildren on the way, and more to come.
Yes. Yes.
Much more.
Yeah.
I want to be around for all of them.
I know you better be.
I hope so.
You better be.
So what else would you like to ask me?
Okay, well, I would like to know about some funny things or little special memories from your childhood, like when you threw a banana peel and your mother slipped on it.
Oh, we were at my grandmother's my grandparents lived in Wilkinsburg. It was up in the hills. And we were off down in the neighbor somewhere, and I don't know why. I guess she was chasing me or wanting me, and I was eating a banana, and I didn't do it to make her fall, but I threw the skin on the ground, and she came chasing after me, and she slipped and fell, and I was really, really scared. I think I went and hid. But my mom never hit me.
I'm trying not to laugh so I don't shake the camera, but it's like,
her ever hit me.
did she get hurt?
I guess
Did she
not.
fall on her
But
tailbone?
I was kind of a child who was mischievous.
I was gonna say mischief.
And I never knew when she found out anything about me. So if she came too close with me, I'd always duck thinking she's going to hit me.
Hold on. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh my gosh, that is so
And
funny.
then she used to have to say, Irene, go out and get Marilyn. It's dark and she's not home at night. And I'm down the street with my girlfriend. One time we were in one of the boys' house, you know. It's like I was boy crazy.
Yes, and there was some other guy you had to decide between Dad and the other guy, Dave.
Well, I had dated your dad and Dave Kilcarry, who was blonde, blue-eyed, and he was going to Notre Dame to be a doctor, and I knew your dad better and longer, and so.
And he was, what did you like the most about
Your dad was very funny and made me laugh all the time.
Yeah.
Very made me laugh. That's how I came to love him, because I got to laugh a lot.
Yes.
So,
I can see that. We grew up laughing a lot.
yes, we have a funny family.
Yes.
Not
we did.
everybody has sense of humor. You know, people sometimes look at me like, you said that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know I'm joking.
I get the same thing.
Do you?
People don't know I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
They think
how
I'm
can
serious.
You not have a sense of humor. Life is fun.
Yes. Well, it makes life more bearable.
It does. Makes you laugh off things that you don't want to keep inside you.
Yes, laughter is good medicine.
Yeah.